After this period of 62 sets of 7, the Anointed One will be killed, appearing to have accomplished nothing, and a ruler will arise whose armies will destroy the city and the temple. The end will come with a flood and war, and its miseries are decreed from that time to the very end. Catholic theologians deny that their universal Roman religion is the source of the falling away and the Antichrist because they didn't crucify Jesus. Pagan Rome and the Jews did. Gotcha. I guess they don't count the ritual murder of Christ in effigy at the hand of their priests. Renowned apocryphal researcher and theologian H. Grattan Guinness confirmed that the man of sin, a ruler, or Antichrist, would be from the Fourth or Latin Kingdom, the kingdom responsible for the sacking of Jerusalem and its temple. Martin Luther, John Calvin, and others, through their studies of Irenaeus and Tertullian, also discovered in Daniel 9:26 that the identity of the Antichrist and his terrible beast kingdom would be Latin and would arise and persecute the saints of Christ. The historical reality is that Latin Rome never stopped being the seat of Western Europe. After the fall of pagan Rome, it continued its existence through Constantine, Pontifex Maximus, who brought an ecumenical religious freedom to his realm through his Edict of Milan. In Daniel's vision of the Babylonian idol, its 10 toes, 10 Latin kingdoms of iron and clay that would not mix together, perfectly illustrates how Catholic, Protestant, and barbarous kingdoms continually declare war with each other and those who oppose them. Wars that bring about famines, plagues, pestilences, and death, all of which were foretold in Daniel and Revelation and were fulfilled by Europe's dark ages to this very day and will continue until Jesus, the Prince of Peace, puts an end to all human wars. In Daniel's vision, he saw 3 of those 10 horns of power, Heruli, Visigoths, and the Ostrogoths, were uprooted through holy wars declared by the pompous little horn from his Latin seat of power, Rome. The papacy itself is an office of an elected king that rules a very small country called Vatican City and rules many nations by its idolatrous religion. In 2 Thessalonians, Paul revealed the true identity of the New Testament temple of God. The temple, or naos, of God spoken of by Christ, Paul, and John is metaphorical of the flesh, not an actual building or hieron. In 1302, the Pope declared his theological dominance over the souls of men through his bull, the Unum Sanctum. However, the Catholic clergy denies that Pope Boniface VIII declared himself to be God. Not so, because all the signs and symbols, even the changing of the times and seasons, all point to the Pope as the Antichrist. Can you see how history has shown that the Bible is correct, with no need of any outside sources, including the heavily biased Protestant work, Fox's Book of Martyrs? This go-to source for Protestant hypocrisy completely ignores her own persecution of her enemies. It's time we opened our eyes and see the truth, that much of Revelation has historically been fulfilled, including the falling away and the subsequent revelation of the man of sin, the Roman Pontifex Maximus.